Hey guys, it's Kayla. I am one part of JK Beauty Review. As you can see, I'm in a different environment. I'm in my office at work. I just needed a quiet place to come and film this for you guys. You will notice I am a little under the weather. I apologize about that. This Mississippi weather is crazy. It is burning hot outside and my sinuses are just, so this is what we're dealing with today. This video is going to be my full foundation, contour, bake, highlight, and conceal, not in that order of course, routine. This was a big request from my live stream on Facebook. You can add us on Facebook and you can see sometimes I have done a couple of live streams of just a couple of routines that I have, and it went over really well. So I will link all of our pages below and our Instagram as well. You can follow us on Instagram. Okay, let's get started. Okay, as you can tell, I already have my eyes somewhat done. Being that this is a face video, I just slapped on some stuff. I do not have lashes on because I am under the weather and my eyes are just itching and running, so I did not feel like putting lashes on, and I'd be itching at them all day. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with my face routine. My techniques necessarily may not work for you. This is the technique that works for me. A lot of people have asked me for it, so I figured, why not? Let's do it. I do have rosacea. Like I said, I've mentioned that in a couple videos before. And I have not found a green color corrector that I just love right now, so I won't be using any of that today. However, I will use some color correcting just to brighten up my face and of course hide the dark circles from being sick. So let's start. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturize my face with Renewed Hope in a Jar. Hope you guys can see that. My friend Hannah on YouTube suggested this, and I'm going to try it for the first time today. I have extremely dry skin. I just got the little portion because I didn't really want to spend that much money on the big portion and me not really like it, so let's try it if I can get it open. Aha. So she raved about it, so I'm going to give it a try. Just going to take a few little drops on my hand and rub it on my face. It's extremely important, especially if you have rosacea, and especially in the summer, because as you can see I'm peeling, to put a moisturizer under your foundation if you have dry skin. It just makes your foundation lay better, look better, look smoother, and your skin just feels so much better. Okay, so first impression on this, it's really silky, smells good, and my skin just feels instantly hydrated, which is a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for just a second. The thing I'm going to do is color correct. This is the Naked Skin Color Correct in pink. This is for underneath the eyes brightening. Hope you guys can see that. I don't know why my camera is not wanting to focus today. I don't really want to focus today either, so I guess it's just the both of us. And what I do is I just draw a line underneath my eyes, close to the waterline as I can get. Nothing transfers. So what I normally do now is I take a damp Real Techniques sponge and I just blot it. Here. And now what I'm going to do is prime. This is the Becca Backlight Primer, the only primer that I'm using right now. It is my favorite. Can't go without it. Smells good. It's infused with pearls too, so it gives your skin like a shimmery, not really like a glittery type look, but like a really pretty shimmer. So I'm going to put that on. You know, some people look so pretty when they put their primer on. Not me. I'm just like, Sorry for that. Okay, So like I said, I'm gonna let that sit. I tried to avoid where I've color corrected. I mean, there's really no reason. I just do it that way. Like I said, I do everything my own way because I am self-taught. I did not go to school for makeup. I just, my stepmom was a cosmetologist, and growing up, I watched her and her, you know, when she would do things, and then I watched YouTube. So I've just learned a couple of things. Okay, so now we're going to move on to foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using today is my Estee Lauder Double Wear in shade Fresco. You guys can see it. I don't know what's up with my camera. Double Wear is a really good foundation. I did used to work for Estee Lauder, and that was one of our top sellers. We sold it like crazy. Everybody asked me, you know, can I get a sample? Yes, you can go by there and you can get a sample. They will shade match you, or if you already know what shade you want, all you have to do is go in there and say, hey, can I get a sample of it? And it will. I mean, they'll give it to you, and it should last you, I mean, about 2 to 3 days. But if you're like me and you want a lot of coverage, it may only last you a day. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender that's damp, and I'm going to dip it directly into the foundation, and I'm just going to make dots all over my face. This foundation is really, really good. It has really good coverage. Looks good on every skin tone. I will say if you are dry like me, I would put, like I said, a moisturizer under your primer. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry. What I'm going to be using is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Coverage Concealer in Light Warm. Okay, so I just go underneath my eye and down on my face like this. So this is what you should look like. Silly. And then I'm going back to my Real Techniques Beauty Blender because of the way the edge is. And I'm just going to blend this in. And now almost immediately after that, what you want to do is set it with a translucent powder. I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color powder. You can get this from Beautylish. I think it's in stock right now. I'll be sure and check. To me, this is the best no color powder out there. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Basically, I do this so my concealer won't crease, and it also makes your skin look really highlighted underneath. I know we look crazy. We're gonna tie it all together. Okay, now for contour. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. This is what it looks like on the inside. You have the 3 contour shades and 3 highlighting shades. So I'm going to be using the Subconscious, and I'm going to be using my buffing brush by Real Techniques. And another tip for contouring is you can take the end of your brush, put it on the top of your ears, and then go straight down and make the fishy face. And you can see where you would need to contour. So I'm just putting a line there, like so. Same thing over here. A line right there, like so. Forehead right here. I don't contour my forehead much because I don't think I really have that big of a forehead. Just have really big cheeks. So I don't really do much. I just make it look, you know, even. And then I definitely do my chin. So I just take it and follow my jawline like so. And now that I have the initial line set, what I'm going to do is start blending. So I'm going to start at the base, make circular motions. And so I'm going to wipe all this setting powder away. I'm going to be using an e.l.f. kabuki brush. Just wiping it away. The nose, chin. I sound like an old, decrepit lady right now. Okay. Be careful rubbing too hard because you don't, like when you sweep, you don't want it to pick up your foundation and leave you with a big old hole. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bronzing brush. I'm going to be using my Benefit Cheekathon palette. Basically, if you're a freelance artist, this palette is really good for you because it has, I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, it has 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and a highlight. I love this. I take it when I have an appointment or when I have somewhere I need to go, like vacation. It's perfect for traveling. And it also has a mirror in it, but I'm not going to blind you. So I'm going to take a bronzing brush by Morphe. Doesn't have a number. I think these are this is one of the older ones. I'm going to go directly into my Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to go over my contour. Going up. Same for the forehead. Gonna blend all that into the hairline. And then I'm gonna take the brush just like this, dip directly back in there, and take it and sweep that jawline. To me, this just makes your chin look more pointed, look slimmer. And then I also take the bronzer and I go all the way down the neck. Okay, so I just realized I forgot to contour my nose. I don't do much contour on my nose just because my nose isn't that very big. I just do it because I like to do it. But I'm going to go back to my Real Techniques brush. I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, one swipe right here, and then around the tip. And I'm just going to blend it out. Blend it with my bronzing brush. Just to put some of the bronzer back on my nose. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Morphe blush brush and I'm going to dip into, Corlista. It's a pretty coral blush. And I'm going to make the little cheesy face. And I'm just going to go over the apples of my cheeks into my contour. Also put a little bit of blush on my nose. Okay, so I have my contour, my blush, and my highlight. Now it's time to bake the contour lines just to clean it up. So I'm going back to my powder in my case, put a little bit more in there. Take my Real Techniques. I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes just to let it cook. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye, my eyeliner, my mascara, and I'll be right back. Brush I use to sweep the under eye, and I'm just going to sweep the baking powder away. And now it's time for the fun part, which is highlighting. So for today, I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star highlighter in Ice Cold. This is my go-to highlighter. I mean, look at the pan. I've talked about this in my other videos, comparing it. And as y'all can see, it's been very, very loved. I mean, like literally, it's blinding the camera. It's wonderful. So I'm going to take my Morphe 510 highlighting brush. To me, this is the best highlighting brush that there is. I'm going to just take a few dips in here. I'm going to go to the top of my cheekbone. Like so. And then over here. Same way. Like so. Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take my finger and press into the pan and put a little bit on my nose. Like that. And then I'm also going to take a little bit and go over my brows a little bit. I like a lot of highlighter. Alright, I'm going to put a lip on and some setting spray, and then we're done. Let's see. The lip I'm going to be using today is from Buxom, which is one of my favorite lip lines of all time. This is called Centerfold. It's a liquid lipstick, which I have not tried yet of Buxom, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let me get some setting spray and we'll be done. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Primer Water. It's one of my favorites right now. So that is it for today. This is my foundation, contour, highlight, conceal routine. If you like tutorials from me, I normally don't do them. I normally let Jessica do them. Please let me know. I will link all of our social media accounts down below so you can follow us and say, hey, we're always looking to feature new artists, upcoming YouTubers, anything like that. We love to make YouTube friends, so you know, hook up with us. Let's be sociable. Let me try this again. Jessica and I would also like to extend our prayers and our condolences to anyone who is going through any kind of suffering or any pain, especially with what happened over the week and weekend. You know, with the officers and the murders and all that. I'm not really going to get into much detail. I'm not going to lay my opinion on your lap. You have your opinion, and that's fine. I have mine. I will say, on social media this week, I have seen some nasty, horrible things coming from both races. Y'all, it is easier to be nice and to be respectful and to sound intelligent than to be hateful and rude and sound like a complete asshole. Excuse me. Sorry. You know, we're all human. We all bleed the same. You know, to me, a person is based, you know, a good person means your morals and your, you know, how you treat others is what makes you a person. There is really no need to stereotype every single person, especially if you don't know them. Excuse me. Anyway, if you have, you know, something you need to talk about and you don't have anybody and you feel like you're alone, you can always message me, message Jessica. You know, we've been through some stuff. We would love to talk to you. I think me and Jessica are pretty nice people. You know, I would love to, you know, offer you some encouragement, some love. I have a lot of people who encourage me and love me when I need a shoulder. You know, I have Jessica, I have my husband, I have my daughter, my friends, my family. If you feel like you don't have anyone, you do. You have me. You have Jessica. We are here for you. We love you. We thank you for watching our videos. We hope that everything can end soon and everybody just can go back to talking about football or makeup or whatever, you know, anything other than this. Anyway, alright guys, I will see y'all next time. Again, give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye. Ooh. Ooh. My eyes is like puffy. I look like Puff the Magic Dragon. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look into my eyes.